parts to your letter. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it in our book. Parents, hi, if you're anything like me, which I know a lot of you are, you're not going to print off worksheets, because I don't really print off from my kids' schools. Basically, I bought a book from Poundland, and he's been doing his literacy work in Poundland. It's a lot cheaper than ink, trust me. Anyway, so because the Poundland books, or whatever book bits of paper you managed to get together, haven't got any margins in, as you can see, if you walk around this side, over the weeks, I've been encouraging my son to draw margins down his work, just to make it a little bit tidier, because year 3 presentation is so important. Because regardless of whatever you're writing in you've written, regardless of how you structure the sentence, if you present it nicely, it gives the reader or your teacher more chance of reading and understanding what you've been trying to put. So I want you to focus on presentation and handwriting during this piece of work. Mr. Jordan, myself and Miss Francis have seen lots of your work back. You've emailed it to us, guys, and some of the handwriting has been a bit untidy, so I want you to try and do your best at tidy handwriting. So anyway, let's come back in. So first thing I want you to do, if you've got a cheap Poundland book like me, because I don't want to waste any money on things unnecessary, is use a ruler and try and draw a margin. Because already, if you draw a margin, it's structuring your work. So, first part of the letter I said you need to put is the address. So I'm going to put my address in my corner here, the top right corner, okay? Because that's what we do in year 3. Because normally when I give you a worksheet at school, I've left a blank box for you to put that address in. So I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to put Anglesey School, Birmingham, B19 1RA. So the next important thing I told you to put is a date. So for me, it's optional where you put the date, but I prefer to have it over this side. So I'm going to write it here. I can't remember what the date is. Let me just check my phone. Date 2nd of June. So I'm going to put 2nd of June 2020. So who did I say I was going to write this letter to? I said I was going to write it to Imana, because she's been in touch quite a lot. So I'm going to miss a line. I'm going to start next to this margin. You can see there I'm starting next to that margin. So from the date, between the address and the date, I missed the line, and I'm missing a second line and starting next to that margin. So dear Imana, and I put a comma. So that's who. I've done the 5. Where, the address, when, the date, who. Okay, so the body of information, this bit, that's when you start writing. Okay, I'm not going to do the body for you, because I want you to think about how to do it for yourself. Once you've done that body section of your letter, then you need to go on to your closing. So because I'm kind of trying to make it a little bit informal, I would write take care. Okay, or you could write something, I'm just going to cross that out. You could write love from, or you could write see you soon. And then obviously I've said there's I scribble a bit there because it's your signature. So practice your signature. I'm really lazy with my signature, and to be honest, it's not safe for me to put my signature on this video. So normally, sometimes just put NP. You know who I am. But that is my signature for purposes of this video. Anyway, if you could go back round there. Have a go at doing this tomorrow. Remember, 5 parts. Don't forget it. Email them into the teachers at year 3 at anglesey.beham.school.uk. I look forward to reading them. So think about what you want to tell us. Okay? Email them in. You never know, you might get a response back. See you soon. Bye bye.